Hello everyone, it's me Rainynen, and today I want to talk about a bit sad news about Star Contributor. And while this is something that does not affect most of the people in this game, it affects me just a little bit and people who want to get Star Contributor and enjoy the content of cosmic exploration in that way. So yesterday I logged in to see who's the new Star Contributor again. Yay! Because I like seeing if any of the people I know have gotten it. And well, when I got to the Starward standings board, whatever the name of it is, I noticed that it has changed just a little bit. So first of all, on the board, you can see that there is on the 29th of April, the one who ranked is now Yappingway, which you can just insert yourself into the ranking. Yappingway, that's cheating. And then a bit later, I noticed that I have been moved down 2 days. So originally I ranked on 25th, but now it shows that I have ranked on 23rd, which is when the ranking started. Which also means that the person who ranked on the first day has been completely wiped on the board. And wow, just okay. So first I was a bit sad because I just lost 2 days of the buff that I spent time earning for. And I was a bit sad. I was like, oh man. But the person who ranked on the first day lost everything, so that sucks. Never have I been so glad to not be there on the first day. But yeah, so first I thought, okay, maybe there's like some kind of problem, like if someone changed server or anything like that. And then I was noted that I actually moved days, so I'm on a different day too. So it's broken. And it was actually posted a few hours later on the lodestone that it's a known issue, so I'm gonna read this. A known issue regarding to the designation of Cosmic Explorer's Star Contributor. We have confirmed that the process related to designation of Star Contributor is not operating properly in Cosmic Explorer and is currently in the following state. The Star Contributor of April 29th is now in a state where no one has been designated. Yappingway took everyone's spot. As a result of the above, the Star Contributors from April 25th to April 29th have been shifted and treated as the Star Contributor from 1 day earlier. With this, the period of designation has become 12 days. That's what happened to me. The Star Contributor for April 23rd is no longer recognized as the Star Contributor 8 days later. And that's so sad. That is... Oh, I feel so bad for the people who actually work to get the Star Contributor on day one. That's so messed up, especially since it continues as, upon investigation, it has been determined that the problem was caused by an issue in synchronizing multiple instances in the process of calculating the number of days elapsed since the release of Cosmic Explorer, resulting in a gap in calculation. This issue affects only the processing of May 1st, and May 1st, blah, oh, it's just times, okay. And the processing expected to be normal thereafter. Please note that it will be difficult for the system to correct the current data, which has already been shifted, and we apologize for the inconvenience to all Star Contributors from April 23rd to April 29th. Unfortunately, we will not be able to guarantee the original 14-day award period. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. After learning that the first person to get Star Contributor lost it after like 8 days, barely over a week, I no longer feel that bad about losing 2 days, even though it's still shit. But yeah, Man, that sucks. So I wanted to bring this to people's attention because while I think that the star contributor is better than Ishgard Restoration rankings, especially if this had happened and it was like Ishgard Restoration rankings. Imagine if that happened there, people losing their ranks when there's actually achievements tied to it. Yeah, let's not even think about the awful thing that would be. So I think it's really good that this only gives the buff around you for 14 days, because if this gave an achievement or anything like that, that would have sucked so much more than it does now. Anyways, there is a continuation that came out today, a follow-up. So the follow-up goes like this. We would like to provide an update on the issue related to the designation of star contributor. We are continuing to investigate the issue and plan to update the server program in order to improve stability. Therefore, we will be conducting a brief emergency maintenance today on the Sinus Ardamon area in all worlds, which is, by the time I'm recording this, is actually currently happening. So it started at 12 p.m. server time, and it's now 7:12, so it's currently ongoing. I'm taking refuge in the Best Ways burrows. So let's see what happens after that. I'm gonna go straight back in and see if something's changed. The affected area will be unavailable during the emergency maintenance. We apologize for the inconvenience and kindly ask you for your understanding. The good thing is that we just had the red alert. So we got that done, and then there was like 20 minutes and then the maintenance started. So thank God for that. Didn't miss a red alert. We once again apologize to those designated as star contributor who were affected by this issue. As stated yesterday, it will be extremely difficult to guarantee the original 14-day award period. So this means that I will lose my star contributor on Tuesday. And it also means that I am going to farm for it again on Tuesday. So thankfully it does not affect me that badly, since I was the star contributor of second day. I just feel so bad for the first day ones. However, as an apology for the inconvenience caused, we will be compensating a certain number of Cosmo credits and Lunar credits. GMs will inform individuals separately at a later date, so we kindly ask for your patience. I mean, that's really nice. That's especially for the first day rankers who are probably experiencing a lot of disappointment. I feel like that's very fair to them, even though we don't actually gain anything from having the star contributor. I think this is very nice that they are at least acknowledging that this has happened and compensating a little bit, so people don't feel just as bad. Additionally, as a compensation for shortened award period, we are currently reviewing the creation of a special item that will grant the star contributor status. We are also reviewing taking special action regarding the display of Starward standing stela. Each of these requires further development and will be implemented at a later date. Please wait for further notice. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. So, that last sentence, I hope that instead of the star contributor being a thing with the Starboard standing stela, they instead do make it so that after you get a star contributor, you get an item that you can use to get the buff instead. At least if that's what they are meaning with this. I think that would be a better idea, because man, if this happens again, people will feel really unmotivated to even try to get Star Contributor, I feel. So, yeah, a change is in order, and I'm glad that they are instantly reviewing different options. I cannot criticize the actions they are taking, because I think these are like good actions. But yeah, it feels bad for anyone affected. Gladly it happened now, and not, let's say, a month from now, or even later, because it's still the early days, so it's, well, kind of fixable, and since it happened so early, they can instantly start thinking, okay, maybe this doesn't work, maybe we should do something else. If this was something that happened like half a year from now, it would be like, oops, well, it just happened, I guess. Anyways, continue doing whatever you're doing, you know. So yeah, currently the maintenance is going on, and I will check back in after that's done. I just really wanted to get this out there so people know that this is happening, because even now there is, in the chat, someone is asking, did it bug? And the answer is emergency maintenance. And they might not actually even know why there is an emergency maintenance. Which I don't think people like, they don't have to know the reason, but I think it's good that we can know the reason. Because while this really affects a very small percentage of people, it still is, for some people, it is important. I would consider it to be important for me, because this is the gameplay that I enjoy, and I really want to do this Star Contributor ranking again once we get the holograms to see my character in a hologram, etc. So, I think it's good. Good that we are being updated about this situation. But yeah, I'll see back in when we get back in 15 minutes and see if anything has changed. So, see you then. Well, a small update. It is 1 p.m. server time, and we just got the information that the emergency maintenance that is currently underway on several areas of all worlds will continue until 13:30. So, a half an hour maintenance just became an hour and a half an hour maintenance. This is worrying me a bit. I hope they don't break things more. Actually, that would be really funny. What if they just completely broke the standings thing? Oh man. Anyways, so yeah, half an hour more to wait. Okay, so the maintenance should be over. Okay, so it looks like they added 2 laboratories to the standings list, so there's again 7 people, but they did not indeed fix the days or add the people who ranked on the first day back to the board, so I assume there will be compensation, at least for those people who only got to enjoy the buff for 8 days. Which is, I think it's great that they actually are at least giving some kind of compensation, even though it's lunar credits and Cosmo credits, because I feel like it might alleviate the bad feelings this caused, at least a little bit. That happened. Now you know the reason why there was suddenly an emergency maintenance, and well, that was just really unfortunate. But I'm glad it happened now and not later down the line, so it will actually be fixed. Because I would not expect this kind of reaction for older content. And it was a really fast reaction, so that's also very, very nice. Very nice. But yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching this little info thing. Goodbye.